The truth is that psilocybin is a recreational drug that's being used extensively by our young people and others across the state. There's a huge economy built around it where great events are being held, raves, and young people use psychedelics as part of the experience. There's a great demand for psychedelic use in the state, and it's uncontrolled, and it's an underground market, very much like many of the drugs that was mentioned by the previous speaker, where people are on the street and addicted to other types of drugs. But this is the new big thing, right? And so I see this policy, and here's the path that I believe is the correct path, the path that should have been taken when we talked about cannabis and the fact that it was helpful in some seizure disorders. There's a process in our nation that protects people and their health through the Federal Drug Administration, and new pharmaceuticals are put to that rigorous process to assure that the safety and health of those products and all of the unintended consequences of those products are examined and evaluated before it's released for a very controlled use under a prescription-only basis. So I'm hopeful that this body will take this message as a process going forward, that rather than to try and create a medical marijuana type model, that we will go through the study at University of Washington under very carefully controlled medical evaluation, peer-reviewed science, and then submit the active ingredient through the rigorous process to become a pharmaceutical for use in clinical, very restricted clinical purposes, whether it remains in its current form as a natural mushroom, or whether they isolate the active ingredient and process it in a way that it's most effective with least consequences to negative effects in the psychiatric treatment of PTSD. I know that there is hope amongst the psychiatrists that would happen, so I urge that we use the federal process going forward. I am going to be a strong no on this vote because I don't trust that we will in the state. Thank you.